Hello guys, I'm going to try to make another video for my channel Redneck Ways, and today I'm going to try to work on this old Samsung DVD slash VCR. It's got a tape stuck in it, and the DVD player doesn't work, and I'm going to I had an old TV and it had a DVD player in it, and I took it out before I threw it away, and it's been stored for a very long time, and I found it the other day, so I'm going to try, if this, I can't get this one to work, to see if I can put that one in, and, see if I can get it to work. But it's been sitting in our living room for about 10 years, just sitting up here for the looks. She was a shelf queen, and well, you see how dusty it is, and my boy, he is so good. He does such good work. And when he puts wires in, he makes sure you can't see him. He had this all tied up. And then Dad comes along, and I tear the whole back end off this on accident. I had to cut the wires. I couldn't get the wires through. I don't know if you can see that little hole or not, but it's there somewhere. And I couldn't get the wire through it. So, I'm sorry, it moved so fast. So, I had to cut it. That was the only way that I could get it out of there. So yes, I'm gonna have to splice that and put that back together and use some heat shrink, and nobody will ever notice. But yeah, it was a pain. So now I'm going to take some pledge and get that all cleaned up, get that cleaned, and I'll be back. Hello guys, here's another video from Redneck Ways, and tonight we're going to work on this lovely DVD player and VCR. It is a Samsung, and we have had it for about 10 years. My mother and father gave it to me and my wife. And I can't remember what it was doing. I know it was messed up, but I don't know how messed up. So we'll do a check on it right now, I guess. I replaced, well, not replaced, but I fixed back the power cord. It's got quite a bit, many layers of black tape there. So it should be fine and safe, but it's not the right way. Just if you do this, then do it at your own risk, and probably unplug it if you go anywhere. But for right now, for this, it should be fine. So let's power it up. I can't, like I said, I can't remember what happened, but I do know the DVD player wasn't working in it, and I had scrapped, like I said just a few minutes ago, I had scrapped the old Samsung TV, and I saved this. I pulled this out of it. It's been up in the attic for a while, so it's kind of dusty, but that piece of metal there with that warning label, it kind of shielded the laser, so it should be fine. But I did notice a mouse got a hold of it right there, so I just made it worse. So hopefully if this fits, the ribbon inside will just fit this, and I can just switch it over. If not, I'll be dead in the water. But let's power this thing up. I'll set you all over here somewhere for a second so I can. Let's see here. Put this right there. Alright. Let me get the power cord. Well, I don't want to fit. Drove that thing. There we go. Really haven't got enough line there. There we go. Okay. Well, it's blinking. So, let's see what it does. Gotta put my foot up here. Well, let's do this more professional. Let's see, it better hold it. I don't think it's going to. Probably still have to put my foot up here and back on it. Yeah. Well, the tape went in. So what I'm going to have to do, and I didn't think about this before just now, I'm going to have to get a piece of cable so I can hook this up to the TV. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys. I've had to get a little deeper. I didn't have a monitor, and I couldn't figure out how to hook that thing up to the flat screen. And I thought it'd be easy to hook this up, but I'm going in. Now I gotta keep clean the tuner on this one because it's not wanting to work, and I can't find my flashlight now. There it is. But anyway, it's not wanting to focus or nothing, and I can't get it all the way apart without taking the fly back off. But that's what I'm into now. If not, if I can't get this going, then this going into the trash. I hate it though. It's a 1984 RCA black and white. But it just seems like ever since I started this little project, it's been plagued with problems. So, I'll be back. Alright guys, how I'm going to clean this, I'm going to put some alcohol in a syringe. See if I can do this one-handed. Probably can't. I spilled it. My finger's in the way. I'm just going to take a syringe and just pour alcohol up in it. And then I'm going to just, I can get that back there where the tuner is. And I'm just going to squirt a little bit around it, work it back and forth. It's pretty dark in my room right now. My wife, she's going to bed. So I got to shut everything down here in a minute. But I can't, I don't know if it's going to, it's one of them things, it's hard to get anything done. But, you see, there's a little tiny, I can't get it. It's right there in the middle. It's right here. Yeah, you can't see it. There's a little where the tuning capacitor is. That's what I'm going to spray. I'm going to spray the alcohol in there and just work the knob back and forth, and see if it comes in. Because right now it barely comes in. It's just real snowy. And this is my Atari TV, so I hope I get it fixed. If not, like I said, it'll have to go out to the garbage. I'm pretty sure my family would be happy with that. But anyway, I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. I got a little black and white TV fixed. It's coming in alright. I had to clean this tuner. See if I can get a little light on it. It's got this weird dial system here, and you turn it, and there's 12, 13, and then down here there's a little thing here, and it says it's on 3 through 4, I think. I can't really see anything anymore. Yeah, this is 2 through 4. Then you move it over, and then that's 7 through 13, and then one more switch over. It's 14 through 69. So we need it on 3, and bring her back in. There she is. Yeah, it just sat so long that got all dusty, and I cleaned it out. So I got it working. The reason why I dug that out is because my flat screen, for some reason, I couldn't get the VCR to play through it. But on this note over here, I don't know. I'm thinking this is going to the recycle bin. But if not, if it does, there's a few things I can take out and keep. This little motor's pretty cool. It's got that little gear worm right here. Let me get my pointer. It's got this little motor and gear worm, which I probably may be able to come up with something to use that for. And that's maybe a couple of these little gears. There's really not much. Maybe some capacitors I can reuse in it. But the reason why I'm thinking, I'm going to try to go through it and get the play right here in a second again. We'll go share the experience together, what it's doing. And I was hoping I'd be able to change this CD player out from that one I was talking about earlier. But it looks like the wiring harness is different. It looks like it will mount fine, but I think it's got different wiring harnesses. So even though it was the same year that TV came out and this came out, they wired it up. Looks like different. So right now, let's take a CD port, try to get this out. It might be a boring video, but I mean, we'll just get in here and see what we can do. Might get lucky. I don't know. With this video, I haven't been getting lucky with anything. Everything's giving me a really hard time. Then I had this plugged up last night, so it may still have some charge on the caps, which I need to disable as soon as I can get to it. I think it's underneath here, because there's the AC voltage line coming in. So this is always dangerous. These even though this hasn't been plugged in over all night, it still can hold charge through the caps. I think it only has 2 screws in it. So yeah, like all the other guys say on the other channels, if you're working on stuff like this, be very careful, and it's working at your own risk. Because I've never had no training on this, no safety or nothing, so I'm sure I'm doing all kinds of things wrong. So I'm definitely not a person to be taking any advice from. I just like getting into stuff like this. Always have. I don't know if I need to take this little screw out or not. See if it comes out. There's something holding it. Yeah, there's a screw. I don't know how I missed that one. The back's lifted up. I don't know what's holding it up here in the front. It's been a long time since I took that one out of that old TV. It seems like that's loose. should just come right out of it. Get y'all set up here where you can see. That didn't sound good, did it? Should just come on out unless I'm missing a screw. All the screws are out. There it comes. There she comes. Something's still holding it, right? Oh, it had little. It was sitting on little pins. Little pins was holding it. All right, there it is. Let me see if I could. I wish I could get down underneath here. I'll try to short these out. Okay. These things have got so much stuff. So these just unplug like that, and it's out. So let me set this aside. Now let's compare. See, this one. This has got a. I think maybe this one's the same. No, these are a lot bigger. So that ideal's out the window. Because I was going to have to change these anyway because where the mouse got a hold of it. So let's set that aside. It's probably garbage. But these have little motors also. That could be possibly used. There's a little motor. Right there's a little motor. There's a little tiny belt. So I'll clean this what I can. I don't see the light. Oh, I see it. I'm going to take this right here off, and I'll clean that laser with some alcohol. Rubbing alcohol, and we'll put it back together, and then we'll fire that that DVD / VCR up and see what's going to do. So let me take this apart and get this cleaned and get it back in, and then we'll see if it's going to do anything, and if it don't, it'll just have to go to the recycle bin. But after that, I'm going to I need to take this one apart because the buttons are all messed up. You see what you can push stop. Well, it stopped, but it paused. It won't stop, and you push play, which it worked that time. But it's just fast forward. Yeah, that worked that time. Let's see, and now it's going rewind. Okay, it's back. They're just all wonky. So I'm going to try to clean the contacts on the buttons and see if that helps this old thing out. This one is a Sanyo. So, alright guys, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. This was real easy. We had on the side, it just clips in, and you take there's a regular screwdriver, just a flat screwdriver, and just gently pry on that, and it popped right off. So now there's the is the laser. So I'm just going to spray it with a little alcohol. And I'm out of Q-tips. So I'm going to have to use a nice clean soft sock. And just give it a good little wiping. Wipe everything down. Just some alcohol on it. Spray everything. Because alcohol evaporates pretty quick. By the time I get it all together, it should be. I just smudged the date on it. What is it? We'll never know now. Alright, there's that. Let's bring the VCR over. And I'm going to do the same thing to this head. Spray it. Give it a good spray and just wipe this clean sock. Clean it real good. And it don't seem it dirty. And this got more mechanical problems, I think, than anything. Because I don't believe it's had very many hours. It's used to belong to my mom and dad. Dad took all the, I think he got it just to take his, take all the VHS and record. I forget how he did it. I think this one records on DVD, I believe. I haven't paid much attention. I know he had a machine that he took all the VHS that mom and dad had and transferred them over to DVD. I don't know if this is the one. Just clean it real good so you get the gist on that. So I'll be back. I'll get this all buttoned back up and we'll plug her in and we'll see what it does. Be back. Okay, I'm back. I just also I wanted to show that I took the face off. It was real easy. It's all just snap on. It wasn't even one screw. So I'm going to clean all the. I'm going to take alcohol and clean all these real good. Clean all these buttons. Get them all nice and clean. Get the dust out, and maybe if you cross our fingers, it might work. But I don't have much hope. But you never know. So I know I said I have it all buttoned up, and we'll try it. But I just noticed how easy that was going to be able to take off and clean. So I was wanting to add that to it. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got all the little buttons cleaned real good, rubbing alcohol. Got all them, and then over here where the microchips are, the processing chips, they were super dusty. I wiped them off. I'm sure it didn't hurt it, but got that cleaned up. And I say if that's what's wrong with this DVD player / VCR, is probably one of these chips are messed up. I don't know, really. there's so much going on. And this even had extra plug-ins for something, I guess something else too, that all I had to do is just plug in. So I'm not for sure about that. That's what the ones we're using, this one and this one, but these are extras, and there wasn't nothing plugged into those. So I guess this was used on other devices. And then I guess the power, this is the power source, so I don't know. It's odd. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going anything that moves mechanically, I'm going to use some white lithium grease. I'm going to spray these little worm gears and all the base that moves. I don't know what the right term would be on that, but you know, when you put your tape in, this pops up and goes in. So anything that moves, like I said, I want to put a little white lithium grease on it, and we're going to call it that, and then I'm going to button it up, and then we're going to see if it works. Alright, I'll be back. Also, guys, I was wanting to show a little thing here. I got this little tiny itsy bitsy magnet, and it is very powerful, and that thing is so handy when you're trying to put screws like down in holes like that. I'll just put it right there on the end of my screwdriver, and then just take the screw and set it in there like that. Where's it at? There it is. And then just line it up with the hole. I mean, you gotta work with it, I mean, sometimes. But just stick it right down where it goes inside there. And when you do that, just move your magnet, and there you go. So it works pretty good. It takes two hands. Let me try it one more time here. Just stick it right down in the hole. Well, now I'm filming it. It don't want to work right. One more shot. Third time's the charm. And there you go. You just get it started, pull it off, slide your magnet up on the screwdriver, and crank her down. I just thought that was a handy little thing I wanted to show. That helps me out a lot. So I'm getting this thing buttoned up. I'll be back. Alright, guys, I'm back. I got it powered up. This is going to be one of them videos, I believe. This is going to have a good ending. But, you know, I'm going to post it. I'm going to load it anyway, because there's a lot of things I work on that are like this. But here's what she's doing. You can push open, and it tries. And I forgot that the door had broke. That's what the main thing happened to this. I forgot about that. So, okay. Now when you push load, it'll go in, and it'll kick up, and the laser will blink. And I've tried to just put a DVD on it, set it on top of it, and see if it would play. But there's probably a sensor, or there's something that's not letting the motor turn. So let's strike on that. And also, for some reason, I can't get the whole thing. I can't even get it to get on the TV right. I don't know what's going on with that. But let's see. Maybe if I put a VCR tape in it. So let me go find a VCR tape and we'll try that. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. I got an old recorder tape. I think, what is it? Young Guns and the Big Easy. Let's see if that'll work. I don't believe it's going to. I believe this is going to go up in the attic for parts. Let's see, let's switch it over to VCR. So I can't see the settings. There it is. Let's just see if we... Didn't do anything, of course. I think she's a lost cause. I won't even let it tape in. What's going on with that? There we go. Maybe that's a good... That is a sign I shouldn't put a tape in. Well, it's playing. Well, it tried. Let's see what... Huh. Let's see if we can... Well... The eject button works. For some reason, the door don't want to. She just does not want it to work. It tries. Alright guys, she's not going to do anything. Try to get my tape back out. Come on now. I guess the door's got to be down. Yep. Alright. Well, we tried. Yeah, it was fun. So I'm done with this. She's going to go up in the attic. Like I said, I can use this little motor maybe for something. Boy, it's got that worm gear. Might be able to do something to my little pinball game I built. And there may be some good capacitors. So, alright guys. That's a wrap on this POS. So, until the next time, y'all have a great day and great week coming up. And I'll see you on the next one.